Not showing off the guns here. Just want to show off my ink. Kind of to start the video here. What's up, everybody? How bad did I just rip off Peter McKinnon? I can't start it off like that. Hey everybody, welcome back to Brian's Badass Reviews. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. Don't forget to hit that like button. I just want to get all that out of the way right away. What I want to do in today's video is carry on this Pearl Jam train that we are riding on. I told you guys in my last video, Pearl Jam season is in. So what's up, Brian? Another freaking Pearl Jam video? Yeah, that's right. Because in case you've been living under a freaking rock for the last week, my favorite band, Pearl Jam, has released a new song. And I'm excited. So in my last video, I gave you my impressions of what I thought of the song initially. In this video, I want to break down the lyrics. Let's get right into it. Kick the intro. So here we go again, guys. Pearl Jam, Dance of the Clairvoyants. I guess this is kind of a follow-up to my last video that I did. Freaking echoey in here like crazy. Maybe if I talk like this. Let's put this right around the microphone. Maybe if I put this... In my last video, I talked about Dance of the Clairvoyants. And I've been hearing a lot of people talking about it, guys. I've been watching a lot of different reviews. I thank you so much for all the support you gave me on the last video. Thanks for all the comments. I'm reading all of the comments and I just love everything that everybody's saying. Lots of different opinions on there. But what I'm hearing a lot is how the song sounds. I'm not really seeing too many comments on about the actual meaning of the song. So I'm getting a lot of Talking Heads, a lot of David Bowie, some Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I get all of that. And I love hearing all the different interpretations of it. But I want to talk about the lyrics today because that's something I haven't heard many people talk about, right? Being a Pearl Jam fan, I know that when it comes to the lyrics, all of these songs can be interpreted in a different way, right? They might mean something completely different to me than they mean to you. And so I'm going to go through the lyrics here. I want to kind of break it down. I'm going to tell you my opinion on kind of what I think it is, and we'll just kind of go through it. And then in the comments, guys, you can drop your opinion, see what you guys think that the lyrics are about. Again, maybe it's something completely different to you guys. So let's do this. So here we go, Dance of the Clairvoyants by Pearl Jam. Confusion is to commotion what love is to devotion. Perceptively big as the ocean, and equally hard to control. So save your predictions and burn your assumptions. Love is friction, ripe for comfort. In this equations and talking persuasions, doors open to interpretation. Expecting perfection leaves a lot to ignore. When the past is the present and the future's no more. When every tomorrow is the sum as before. The looser things get, the tighter you become. The looser things get, the tighter. Nailed it. Not one man can be greater than the sum. It's not a negative thought, but positive. 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 Falling down, not staying down, could have held me up rather than tearing me down. Drown in the river. Expecting perfection leaves a lot to ignore. When the past is the present and the future's no more. When every tomorrow is the same as before. Numbers keep falling off the calendar's floor. We're stuck in our boxes. Windows open no more. Couldn't lift up the forget-me-nots. Not recalling what they're for. I'm in love with the clairvoyants, cause they're out of this world. I know the girls wanna dance, away their circumstance. I know the boys wanna grow, their dicks and fix and file things. He said dicks. I know the girls wanna dance, clairvoyants in a trance. I know the boys wanna grow, their dicks and fix and file things. I swear he says fire things, not file, I don't know. Stand back when the spirit comes. He says that a whole bunch of times and it's freaking awesome. This is where all that layering comes into it and it's so good. Kind of mixed in with I know the girls want to dance, away their circumstance. Boys want to grow their dicks and fix and fire things. Dicks and fix and fire things. Stand back when the spirit comes. Damn, that part is so awesome. Stand back, stand back, stand back. So you guys get the idea, right? So I just want to kind of break this down a little bit. So to me, like I kind of said it in the last video, I think this is kind of almost like... I just got Me Too out of it. The whole Me Too movement. These men are taking advantage of these people that are, they feel like I don't know, they get all of this power. They feel like they're untouchable. The looser things get, the tighter you become. And then right after that, it says, not one man can be greater than the sum, right? Nobody's better than anybody else, right? The looser things get, the tighter you become. I don't know, man. I think that's like the more responsibility you have, the more repercussions you get when you fuck up. Whoop. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. And there's just a lot of things in here. I mean, you talk about the, I know the girls want to dance, weigh their circumstance. I know the boys want to grow their dicks and fix and file things. Now, I swear he says fire things, and to me it kind of changes that whole meaning of it. But it's almost like these, you know, you grow up and you're taught to be a man, and you're taught to do this, and you're taught to, you know, you're taught to have, I don't know, there's just this realm of power around bringing up a young man. And if you're not treating them right, you don't tell them how to treat a woman properly with respect and all that stuff. These guys can get, you know, the power can encompass these men, and then, you know, it just hits the fan, and it's not good. And we've seen that a lot with the Me Too movement. And I could be totally wrong about this whole thing, right? And I'll tell you, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. And he talks about love a lot in this, so that's kind of what throws me a little bit. This thing's a little bit hard to decipher. Confusion is commotion, what love is to our devotion. Confusion is commotion, right? You're confused, there's a lot of stuff going on. What love is to our devotion. Deceptively big as big of the ocean, and equally hard to control. Well, yeah. I mean, frick. Love can be crazy, right? Love can be huge. Love can be your whole world. And sometimes these waves come in and they come crashing, and you're going through your ups and downs and all these things. Love is a tough thing to control, right? And then he moves on. So save your I love this part. So save your predictions. That's so odd when he does. And burn your assumptions. Love is friction, ripe for comfort. So save your predictions. Burn your assumptions. Maybe you might have an idea what you're getting into, but you don't understand how tough these things can be sometimes. Relationships can be tough. I don't know, maybe that's what he's talking about. Endless equations and tugging persuasions. Yeah, there's a million different combinations. There's a million different things that can happen, right? Tugging persuasions, things that are pulling you away, things that can try to divide you. Doors open up to interpretation. See, now that line for me goes back to that Me Too movement, right? Because you get all these things and these people come out and they're saying these things about these guys, and then the guys are coming back and saying, oh, well, I didn't do that because, and then you start looking at the facts and stuff, and then it kind of is, you know, people start taking sides, and then they're like, oh, well, he meant this by this and this by this, and I don't know, maybe I'm way off base there, but I don't know. Expecting perfection leaves a lot to ignore when the past is present and the future's no more. When every tomorrow is the same as before. Like, not everybody's gonna be perfect, right? And if you're just focusing on that perfection, maybe you're missing out on the greater things in a person. When the past is the present and the future is no more. When every tomorrow is the same as before. I mean, you're missing time, right? Feels like maybe you're missing time. You're not focusing on the present. The past is the present, the future is no more. Every day kind of becomes the same if you don't have those goals. Man, I don't know. This thing is all over the place. Looser things get, the tighter you become. I talked about that. Now I'm meant to be weird. It's not a negative thought. I'm positive. Positive, positive. Falling down, not staying down. You could have held me up rather than tearing me down, drown in the river. Sometimes you get in these relationships, right? And maybe it's the guy or maybe it's the girl, and they're not holding you up. You're not getting that support. They're one-upping you all the time, or they're just tearing you down. They're just beating down that inner peace that you have with yourself, and you're just drowning. You're drowning in a river. You can't find a way out. Numbers keep falling off the calendar floor. We're stuck in our boxes. Windows open no more. Couldn't lift the forget-me-nots, not recalling what they're for. I'm in love with clairvoyants because they're out of this world. And then this bridge, I don't know. I know the girls want to dance, fall away their circumstance. I know the boys want to grow their dicks and fix and file things. I know the girls want to dance, clairvoyants in a trance. I know the boys want to grow their dicks and fix and file things. And then stand back when the spirit comes. Is it stand back or step back? So anyways, you guys get kind of the picture. Those are the lyrics of the song. So there's some sort of love and tug, push and pull with this love, like a relationship at the beginning. But then at the end of it, I just feel like when he's saying step back or stand back when the spirit comes, I feel like if you're ignoring it, I don't know if he's talking about it on a spiritual plane, like a religion type thing, like a God type thing, or if he's just saying the spirit as a whole, like you better look out, because when this thing blows up and when these people band together and they come forward, you better stand back, you better look out. That was my kind of interpretation as I was kind of focusing it to the Me Too movement kind of thing, like, hey, y'all got away with this shit for so long and now it's all coming back, so you reap what you sow, you better stand back because the spirit is coming. I don't know, guys. I don't know, maybe I'm off base here, but hey, let's talk about it. Hit me up in the comments. I will reply back to your guys' comments. What do you guys think this song is about? And again, it's gonna be different for everybody, right? But I'm digging the song. I can't wait for the new album to come out. Let me just tell you a little bit about this tattoo that I guys showed you in the beginning of the video. I got that bad boy a couple months ago, and I think it's super funny because like people will be like, hey man, hey dude, hey broski, you got any tats? And I'll show them and I'll pull that up and they'll be like, oh, yeah, that's Huh, given to fly, huh? What is? They don't understand. They don't get it. But I show it to a Pearl Jam fan, and right away, y'all. You don't even have to say anything. We just connect eyes. You know what's up. You know what's up. There's a lot of personal meaning to it to me. I'm not going to go into the whole story about it. It does mean a lot to me, and it's kind of funny. I think about my top Pearl Jam songs that I love. Me and my wife talk about it all the time. We'd be driving down, a Pearl Jam song come on the radio, and I'll look at her and I'll be like, driving. Hey, this one's a top fiver. She's like, every Pearl Jam song's a top fiver to you. Yeah, pretty much. But I do have kind of a top fiver, and I'd say there's about 30 songs that fit into that top five. But Given to Fly, probably my number one. If I had a gun in my head and I had to pick, Given to Fly would be my number one Pearl Jam song. But anyways, that's why I wanted to show you the tattoo. I think there was a million other things I wanted to talk about in this video, but I just kind of wanted to break down the lyrics most of all. So again, appreciate the support on the last video. I hope you guys like the content that's on the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. I'm going to have more of these kind of reviews coming out. I think I'm really digging doing kind of these music reviews. I want to tap into some other bands, and as they kind of drop new music, maybe talk about that kind of stuff. Don't worry, my bearded brothers. I'm still going to do the beard reviews. I got some vlog ideas coming. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming that I'm planning for the channel. So please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video today, hit the like button. Let's talk about this song in the comments. What do you guys think it means? I know what y'all think it sounds like, but nobody's talking about what they think it means. So I'm interested to see what it means to you. That's all I got for the review today, guys. You guys know what I like to say. I didn't rip this off from Ellen. She ripped it off from me. You gotta be kind to each other. You gotta do what you love. That's it for me. I'm out. Peace.